The internet is in disbelief after a shocking video surfaced showing Luce Cannon behind bars, setting off a firestorm across social media platforms.
Back 100.
When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack. Whack, Luce Cannon, 600, and his internet stuff. All of y'all fired. All y'all who be sending around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these saying.
Known for his explosive presence in the hip-hop scene and connections to major names like Whack 100 and the No Jumper Network, Luce Cannon's unexpected incarceration has left fans and critics alike stunned. The footage, which quickly went viral, shows Luce Cannon in a holding cell, visibly agitated and speaking with law enforcement through what appears to be a partially open cell door.
Oh my God, you guys. The entire block is surrounded. They will not let me come home. I have an entire police force outside.
I said, ask her what house? And she went to go ask, and then they was like, oh, baby, they talking about our house. She know I don't have nobody kidnapped. She just left me 10, 15 minutes ago, right? So I told her, like talk to her. I said, but film it just in case I come out the house.
The raw, unfiltered nature of the clip has ignited intense speculation online, with thousands of users scrambling to understand how one of the most talked about figures in recent street culture ended up in this position. As the video spreads like wildfire, questions continue to swirl. What led to Luce Cannon's arrest? Was it connected to the infamous No Jumper brawl, a prior warrant, or something more sinister behind the scenes?
And I'm on a phone, he FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered.
Well,
Some online voices are already pointing fingers, reigniting theories that Luce Cannon may have been set up, possibly by those within his own circle. Whispers about a betrayal, legal manipulation, and even an orchestrated takedown have re-emerged, with Whack 100's name once again trending as fans debate his potential involvement or foreknowledge of the situation. The incident has also sparked renewed interest in Luce Cannon's volatile history and the larger ecosystem of influencers and street figures who navigate the blurred lines between content creation, clout, and real-world consequences. Meanwhile, the hip-hop community is watching closely. Influencers, bloggers, and podcasters are dissecting every frame of the footage, analyzing Luce Cannon's body language, the cell environment, and the officers' reactions for any clues. Others are calling for answers, demanding transparency as rumors continue to spiral online. With no official statement yet from Luce Cannon or his legal team, speculation is filling the void. The silence from those closest to him is only fueling suspicions, and now all eyes are on how this story will develop in the coming days. One thing is clear: this video has reignited a deep conversation about loyalty, power plays, and the unseen forces shaping narratives behind the scenes of viral fame. Stay tuned, because what's unfolding is bigger than just a clip. It's a window into something far more complex.
Here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity.
The indictment that followed revealed several previously unknown details, exposing crimes that were known only among street insiders and federal agents. With these revelations now public, many believe Luce Cannon may be facing a long-term sentence. Even Big U, a figure long linked to alleged extortion operations in Los Angeles and a suspected role in the death of an emerging rapper, has reportedly shifted blame onto Luce Cannon for the legal troubles currently facing the Rollins 60s Crips. The digital trail and growing tensions only added to the chaos. On March 19th, a video surfaced of Luce Cannon being taken into custody by federal agents. It quickly spread across social media, including the No Jumper X platform. She stated that she was blocked from entering the residence during the incident and that Luce Cannon had been inside during the entire operation. What raised further questions was that no arrest occurred at the time of the raid. Later developments revealed that the situation may have stemmed from a swatting attempt. An anonymous caller falsely claimed that someone was being held hostage inside the home, triggering the initial law enforcement response. According to reports from the rapper's wife, Luce Cannon was at home with his 6-year-old son when a swarm of police arrived at their apartment complex.
I'm inside with my son, right? He's 6 months. So her and her mom went to Starbucks to go and get something. So when they come back, she see all the cones and everything around there, right? So she called me. She was like, they not letting me on the block. They saying it's a hostage situation.
Authorities eventually placed him in handcuffs and conducted a full sweep of the residence in search of a possible hostage, as originally claimed by an anonymous caller. No hostages were found. Just a week after the swatting incident, Luce Cannon was formally arrested, this time under far more serious circumstances. He became one of several high-profile names charged in a sweeping federal case known as Operation Drawdown. On March 19th, federal authorities confirmed that Luce Cannon, Brick Baby, Big U, and 16 additional individuals affiliated with the Rollins 60 Crips were all arrested in connection with a wide-ranging RICO investigation. The federal complaint alleges a criminal enterprise responsible for murder, human trafficking, fraud, and extortion. Acting U.S. Attorney Joseph McNally described the operation as one led by individuals who masqueraded as community leaders while orchestrating violent activity from behind the scenes. According to the indictment, the enterprise's leader, Big U, used public-facing roles as a supposed anti-gang advocate and music industry figure to mask deeper criminal operations.
Oh my God, you guys. The entire block is surrounded. They will not let me come home. We have an entire police force outside.
FBI officials confirmed that Big U and his associates are accused of exploiting their status to engage in illicit behavior while receiving funding from public and private sources. Among the most severe allegations is Big U's reported involvement in a murder case from January 2021, when the body of a rising rapper, whom he was reportedly mentoring, was discovered in a desert area. Authorities believe this murder may be directly connected to the larger enterprise, exposing the extent to which influence and violence were intertwined. 21-year-old aspiring rapper Rayshawn Williams had high hopes when he was flown out from California to Las Vegas by Unique Music, an independent label. The opportunity was backed by Big U, a prominent figure in both music and street circles who had previously mentored Williams during his youth football days. The plan was for Williams to spend a week recording a new track each day at a Las Vegas studio, an offer that seemed like a breakthrough in his young career. However, just 5 days before his tragic death, Williams reportedly recorded a diss track believed to be directed at Big U. Witnesses later told investigators that Williams began missing studio sessions, allegedly due to transportation issues. This behavior reportedly offended Big U, who had vouched for Williams and now felt that the missed sessions were a slight against his reputation and the business ventures he was tied to. Federal records reveal that Big U and his associate, Demetrius "Meech" Robinson, left Los Angeles and drove to Las Vegas with the intent of confronting Williams. The FBI states that Big U believed Williams' actions and the diss lyrics disrespected both him and the larger Big U enterprise. On January 24th, Big U was seen arriving at the recording studio around 7 p.m. Later that night, Williams showed up and worked in the studio until midnight. At approximately 12:30 a.m., Big U departed. Not long after, the Lexus sedan he and Meech had driven was no longer on the premises.
The lady, she was like, "Oh, we just want you to come with your hands up." So I took off my shirt, walked with my baby in the arms, put my hands up, walked back or whatever. She took the baby, they handcuffed me, put me in a car, and they was like, "We're gonna just check and see if it's a hostage situation. If it's not or whatever like that, we'll let you go." And that's what happened.
Well,
Although DNA evidence linking Big U to the murder of Rayshawn Williams was deemed inconclusive, authorities have not ruled him out as a suspect. Meanwhile, the scope of criminal charges against Big U and the 18 other alleged members of the Rollins 60 Crips has continued to widen. With all 19 individuals behind bars under federal RICO indictments, new details about the organization's alleged criminal operations have begun to emerge. One of the most vocal individuals in the case, Luce Cannon, remains surprisingly confident that he will soon be released. His wife, Charisse Mills, provided an update after being contacted by Adam, 22, of the No Jumper podcast. According to her, Luce Cannon believes the charges against him are rooted in hearsay, not supported by direct evidence or witness testimony. She stated that her husband is optimistic the entire case will be debunked in court. Despite this public optimism, Big U has a different interpretation. He claims that Luce Cannon, 600, and WAC 100 are partially responsible for the federal spotlight now hovering over the Rollins 60s. In his view, these individuals repeatedly aired out street business online, attracting unnecessary attention and weakening the organization's defense. Big U alleges that their appearance on platforms like No Jumper helped federal investigators build their case. Luce Cannon's fate is now sealed. After a lengthy trial filled with shocking testimonies, viral footage, and legal twists, the judge delivered the harshest blow: life behind bars. In that moment, Luce Cannon, once a bold and reckless voice in the streets and online, broke down in tears. The courtroom fell silent as the weight of his sentence became undeniable. No more live streams, no more public rants, just a future confined to a prison cell, far removed from the chaos he once thrived in. His sentencing marks the final chapter in a saga that spiraled out of control. What started as internet drama turned into criminal allegations, legal battles, and now a lifetime behind bars. The fall of Luce Cannon is a sobering reminder of how quickly things can unravel, especially when ego, violence, and fame collide. Whether you saw it coming or not, one thing is certain: he's done. If you found this breakdown informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. From the courtroom to the streets, we're keeping you locked in on everything that matters. Stay tuned.